Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2012. So happy New Year, everyone. And we had a really nice gap opening here overnight, tied in beautifully with our up auction opening here. So this is the overnight session that we had right here. Market open here in the regular trading hours. It did come up and then down and finish a little bit weak, but I don't think anything too terribly weak. Obviously, we're going to have some support or expect some support in around the low today. If not, it could get back down as low as 63. We still think the market is in the up auction, but we're going to be looking for a bit of a pullback before that can happen. It may only dip below the 70 area and then find some good buying. As I'm making this video right now, the market's trading at 1273, just a few ticks above where it closed, where it settled for the regular trading hours. So we're going to see if that low can get taken out. If it does, then we're likely to come on down, and I wouldn't be surprised if the market were to dip perhaps down to around the 66 to 67 area as a first area of support, then maybe down to 63. On the upside, though, we're looking at around 77 as immediate resistance, and then up to 85 as the next area to look at. So in our, these are the market profiles, of course. Sorry I didn't mention that. I should have, for those of you that have not seen any of our videos before. This is the profile and its corresponding volume profile from the overnight session. And then the one right beside it is the profile from today and today's volume profile. So we always like to take a look at them to get a better sense of what we think the market is doing. Here are the market profiles for the past 3 weeks when you take a look at just the regular trading hours only. And of course we also use them in our analysis of the market. So here is our software and our trades for today. We actually had a couple trades set up and trigger. We had a pair of them right here, which gave us a nice long trade in here, which did bounce 2.5 points in our favor. So hitting our first two objectives and working out quite nicely. The only other trade that we had was this short trade here. We did not get filled here. That was our first opportunity to get filled. We did not get filled. As you can see, much later in the day, it hit that same price. But by that time we did not have the filter in our favor, so we did not take the trade. So we ended up with just the one trade today, which met our first and second objectives. So we ended up with just a 3-point profit today on just one trade. Unfortunately, the second trade hit us right on the dot here. Had a tremendous sell-off. So unfortunately, we did, even though it did hit our price. So sometimes when the limit order is put in, doesn't mean to say you're going to get filled just because the market hits that order. For those of you that are relatively new to trading, it will fill you sometimes. It all depends on how many contracts traded at that price at that time. If there was enough traded at that price and at that time to reach you in the queue, then you get filled. If it like today, it just went up there and touched on it for just a moment. Not many contracts traded there at all. Then the market sold off. As a result, we did not get filled. Now later on, we did have some of our members go ahead and leave the trade on. They got filled right here beautifully. It was a little bit more of an aggressive trade, obviously because we did not have our filter going with us. But as you can see, that market did sell off beautifully from this price right here, and then selling off and coming down nicely as it moves, from here to here, a little bit of a bounce and then down nicely. So at any rate, that's what we're looking at for tomorrow, still within the context of the larger time frame up auction. And so that's what we're looking at. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. We can be reached at info@eminidaytrader.com, and we always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So that's going to be it for today. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.